Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Duncan Dimanche and today I'm going to clean this nasty lens that I bought for €5. Looked it up today, it's worth about 100. It goes between 100 and 150 euros on eBay and it's very dirty. But thankfully enough, these lenses, these manual old lenses are very easy to clean. What you have to do is remove that rim using a tool like that. It's better to buy those tools, not sure what they're called, but they're very cheap and all you do is pinch those two holes, choose the right tip to fit in the holes that the lens has and then just twist it around. In my case for this lens, I ended up unscrewing those three, trying to unscrew at least those three screws, but that was useless because the lens just popped out. The front element just popped out. You can also use a suction cup to remove the front element. I think it'll be easier, especially if it's stuck. But this one was very easy to remove. Then there's an inner rim that I had to remove, which I did. And most of those old lenses are very similar, so it will vary depending on your lens, but make sure that you remove everything before you try to remove the lens. And in my case here, I just use a little pin just to see what was going on here, because this is the first time I'm actually removing this lens and the other element just popped out. So all you gotta do is clean this up. And here's a little tip. To remember which way you have to put the lens back in, you should take a Sharpie or marker and put a tiny little dot on the outer rim that's holding the lens in place. That way you won't put the lens back in the wrong way, because if you do, everything will be blurry, and I have done that before. This is what you call fungus, and mine has tons of it in it. And thankfully enough, I was able to remove every single piece of fungus that was inside the lens. So I cleaned up the fungus once again here and used alcohol and Q-tip, whatever you can, to clean this lens. And I did not want to go any further than that because I knew I could access the back of the lens element from behind. So now what we're gonna do is put everything back in place, and if I had done a little mark here, I would know exactly which way it goes, but in my case I just remembered which way it went. Make sure you don't force anything in, and then make sure that everything is nice and snug. I'll give it a nice little clean once again before putting the other element. This one was pretty easy, and then put this black velvety rim around it, and that's it. It's very simple, and there you go. It shouldn't take you more than half an hour to do that. And here I was trying to demonstrate how to use a suction cup to do it also, but it was a bad idea because, as you will see, it ended up getting the lens super dirty. So if you're gonna use a suction cup, make sure it's clean. And now I had to put the screws back in, which were useless to take off because the lens just popped out. And as you might have noticed, I forgot to put one screw in, so I'll have later on in this video, I'll have to put all the screws back in. And here I ended up using a pen to put the metal rim, I will call it, back in. I was trying not to get the lens dirty and not to scratch also the metal part. And so the pen did the work here, did the trick. Now to access the back element, it's just as easy. Just unscrew the 3 screws in the back like such and remove the metal plate holding the back, and there you have it. It actually looks like a clock inside of a watch or something, but all you have to do is remove this little. And here I had to film again because I forgot to hit the record button, and so this lens is already cleaned, but you should use the suction cup to remove the lens element because it's really hard to grip otherwise. And then put everything back in, and there you go. Test your lens out and see if it works. And that is it for me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it was useful. As you can see, it's very easy to clean any old lenses as long as you have the right tools and don't lose any of the screws as well. And thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already. I will fully appreciate it. and I'll see you guys in the next one.